Yo, what's going on, everyone, and welcome to another installment of the Cup Championship mode here for the Hollywood Casino 400 at Kansas Motor Speedway. Uh, it's been a while. It's been a while. But I am here. I am back, and we're just to celebrate. We're doing both Kansas races, the Cup and Xfinity. It's going to be a long day, but I am up for it. So, this is the setup we're running today. It's actually the same as my Heat 4 one. Hopefully we can have a good run with it. I mean, that's honestly all I really care about. Yeah. Don't act up too much like I just did there. If you see that black box, if I need to pause it, that's why. So yeah, let's go into qualifying and see how we do.
Go, go, go.
Go, go, go. We are currently P7 in the points right now. Of course, you know, with my game glitching, just ignore it. Ignore what the game has it. It's not real. So yeah, you always want to run the high side here. Gain as much momentum as possible. Could have taken it full throttle, honestly. If I recall correctly, actually, you really had to start saving some tire. Or not some tire, some gas. There we go. Kind of want to yaw it out a little, like when you get into the initial turn. That's probably one of the better entries there in Kansas. There we go. And then coming to the line, what's going to be?
Alright, qualified over. Good job.
You know what? We're actually on the outside. That's good. Yeah, because like I said, you actually want to be on the outside here in Kansas because this is a very much a top or not. Joey Logano, of course, is on pole. Denny Hamlin basically, like, if he has a good run, he basically has the title clinched. In fact, actually, as I go through the qualifying results, seeing if there's anyone out of place, Ryan Newman down there in 20th. Not really seeing anyone, just totally, it's like, man, why are you down there? Yeah, unfortunately not. Alright, so yeah, let me actually go through the points, because, like I said, it is all down in my About section. So, Denny Hamlin is first with 645 points, Kurt Busch in second with 602, Martin Truex Jr. in third with 598, Kyle Busch in fourth with 595, Joey Logano in 5th, 585. Myself in 6th. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm in 6th place. After my win at Talladega, it moved me up to 6th. But we also had a DNF the race before at the Roval, so, like, yeah, whatever. Well, that's 571. So, looks like right now, I can probably get P2 in the standings, but that's it. Unless Danny Hamlin just totally screws the pooch, that's probably the most we're gonna get. So yeah, without further ado, chat, like I said, this is the setup we're running. We may have to make some adjustments as the race goes on to kind of see how the wear is and all that, but yeah, that's the bulk of it. So yeah, let's have a good race and see how we finish. Oh, they changed this to a day race. This was a night race last year. Clint Boyer is well prepared for this race. Oh no, oh hell. Quick sip of coffee real quick.
Have a good day.
I just see the HendrickCars.com.
Be ready.
And I just automatically think that's...
Inside.
Oh. Apologize for that. It's my mic wanting to desync, and that's just what happened right there. Whenever I see the HendrickCars.com, I just think Kyle Larson. I mean, it's going to be in the next game, so, like, yeah. Yeah, you actually want to be on the top side right here. Look at this. Look at this.
Careful, still there.
And then... Oh, beauty. Oh, mamma mia, what a run.
Bottom clear.
Gotta keep up this momentum. Gotta stay on the top side.
Careful, still there.
Oh. Little tappy tap on the wall.
Stay high up here.
Around the outside, around the outside. There's Eric Jones. I almost wanted to call him Christopher Bell because that's basically who it is. I'm seeing that temp right there. Here, what I'm going to have to do is kind of wind that engine down a little bit.
That one peeking inside.
Alright, pit stop. Definitely bring down the tape. Lesson learned. I actually had no idea that was going to be that much of a difference right there, honestly. Alright, we gotta see if it's going to go away. If not, we may have to make an emergency I know as the run goes on, everything starts cooling off just by itself. God, Kansas sucks on the bottom. Like, there is nothing there. Looks to be that's a good way to kind of manage it right now. We have 3 Hendrick teammates right here in a row. I'm looking at that temp right there. I'm just like, I mean, this is probably the worst it's probably going to be. Do I need to stop? I mean, right now I'm at that edge where it's not really going to matter. If I can keep it right there and just, yeah. If it doesn't go down to 258, yeah, Chad, I'm got the pit. Because I'm gonna be slow as molasses at that. Yeah. Unfortunately, oh man, I took myself out. Oh no!
Careful, still there.
Alright, we're just gonna...
Careful, still there. Are outside, hold your line, drop your speed, driver.
Don't compound it. Alright, we're just gonna do this. Splash of fuel. Bring down the tape. And we're good. We're good. While this is happening. Chad, this is not how I wanted to start the race. Just on the back foot.
Clear the pit, hammer down.
You know what? It's fine. We'll be fine. It's fine. You just gotta believe. Not that, but we're also gonna be like super fast. So yeah, we just gotta hold on. It's a long race. Just don't compound that mistake.
Careful, still there. All right, you're clear.
Because really, like, okay, so like lesson learned, don't at least try out the setup from Heat 4 before just plug into Heat 5, because that was yeah, that was a little scruffy right there with the temp. Like, it's still climbing, yeah. Chad, like, I'm glad that I actually got it out of the way, because that was going to be a mistake.
Careful, still there. Clear low.
Ready for the use of moves? Oh, okay, maybe there's no moves yet. Hang on.
All right,
Well,
you're clear.
give a little bump draft to Chad Fincham. Go on down low.
Top 3, use it as a
Move
shield.
on back high. Alright, well, at least it was going to make the race interesting, Chad, you know? Left the top open, Timmy.
Hold your line, stay high. Look ahead for me. Clear outside.
Oh, Matty D, what are you doing down here in 34th?
Don't move, stay high. All clear, no pressure from behind.
Yeah, look at that. I hit 256 right there, and I brought down the tape. Oh, no. I would have been SOL. Yeah. I hit ball check.
High lane's clear. Clear down low. All clear.
Here we go.
Careful, still there. Nobody out back.
Honestly, Chad, the one thing we just don't want is to go 2 laps down. At that point, it's race over for us.
Right side's clear.
Here we go. We're making some good moves, though, in order to get up back to the front. Or through all this, yes.
Careful, still there. All clear. Bottom looks good. All the way up. Get up, get up. Clear high.
Field's really starting to spread on out. You have the people that are using the top side, which is the best line. You have people that, well, aren't. past Bubba. Gonna have a beautiful run down the front. Oh my god! Alright, let's see. Gonna keep an eye on this and see how fast we're closing on the cars behind. There's Daniel Suarez, aka the underdog yesterday. Oh my god. I thought he was going to win the damn race.
Careful, still there.
Michael McDowell will shot.
Bottom's clear. Still there. You're all clear on the bottom.
I think this is awesome donut we're coming up on right now. Now, honestly, what I just want is for a long green flag stint. Like, if we get compounded by yellows, then that's just no good. One yellow is fine, you know, like, that's all fine and dandy. Two yellows, then we have an issue. Yeah, coming up on 22nd place, Austin Dillon. He's going to be really slow, so I'm just got to pass him right here.
Stay on the bottom.
Then drift up on high for the start of turn 1.
All clear, no pressure from behind.
Like that. It's a little aggressive, but you know what? That's fine. Yeah, we're still absolutely flying right now. So yeah, one of two things that happen right now. Long green flag stint, or a, just one yellow. I think I'm coming up on Ross. Is that Ross right now? Man, Ross is having a good race. That is Ross. Pace is starting to fall a little bit, not a big deal. Oh, yeah, that's why Newman's having a bad race. Okay. Copy. Should be able to get both of these knuckleheads here.
Careful, still there.
Just gotta at least be able to stay on top.
Still there.
There we go, because then you just get that momentum coming off the corner.
Clear all around. Still there.
10 seconds away from Brendan gone.
Track's all yours, you're clear. Still there.
Yeah, it is also worrying that, you know, Denny Hamlin's also a quarter of the track away from me. Because like I said, I don't want to go 2 down. Yeah, it looks like Ross is flying right now. Who are we coming up on now? Eric Almirola, I think? See Brendan Gaughan all the way up there. Wall. Denny is right there. Still a ways away, but still nothing I don't really want to deal with. There he is. Ay, ay, ay. I may need to loosen up a little bit, actually. My right front's burning a lot more than my rear. Yeah, I'm gonna loosen up a little bit come next stop. Bring down the lefts a little bit. Alright, coming up on Brendan Gaughan now. I see him up there. He's within spitting distance. I see him. He's coming up of 2 now. Denny's getting closer. Like I said, Chad, I just don't want to go 2 down right now. Oh, from that stupid mistake. I'm trying to, like, Chad, I don't know if you guys knew this, but, like, I'm trying to throw this champion. No, I'm not. Yeah, it's, this championship, man, I guess I just don't want it. Right now, I mean, we're coming up on 18th, so, I mean, we would be like a solid top 10 driver right now. Maybe like 11th, 12th. But still got a long race. A lot of things can happen. Ooh, hello. Got a little too tight going into that corner. There's Brendan Gaughan. Oh, why do you go to the top now, Eric? Ready for these moves.
Still there.
Use it as a pick.
Clear right.
Bam, that's a spot. That's a spot. Alright, we're back on the way to climbing. So Bobby Carter's next. I see him up there. Yeah, he's at the third car in line. Bit rate looks good. Ooh, bit rate looks really good. Okay, cool. Yeah, unfortunately, it looks like Denny's probably gonna lap me again. Damn mistake. Overheating. Too much tape. Blame Alan Gustafson. Been putting us on the back foot ever since. That's either Tyler Reddick or Cole Custer. I can't really tell. Yeah, I'm really loose. Or really tight, sorry. Can yaw this thing out. And bring down the wedge. Alright, here comes 38, here comes 38. Right down Cass Lane.
Inside. Clear all around.
Man, Tyler Reddick running the wall? What? Shocking development here. So Chad Finchem's next. Yeah, Denny Hamlin's right there, I know. Oh, this is going to kill my momentum coming off the corner, but I had to do it.
Careful, still there. Stay left. Top 3, use it if you need it.
Yeah. Denny Hamlin is too good. Alright, and that's unfortunately 2 down. Alright, but who's next? We can just keep picking them off. Gotta put ourselves in the best possible position, chat. Gotta just keep plugging at it. Still a long race, still a long race. We should be actually pitting here pretty soon, actually. Within the next 10 laps or so. Yeah, I definitely gotta loosen up. Bring down air pressure on my right front. I got a lot of stuff I need to fix. My right front's wearing more than my right rear. You optimally want it around the same, so there's a lot of ways to fix it. Let's see what we can do here. Yeah, just keep plugging away at times. Right now it looks like 17th is about to be 16th is all one lap down. Yeah, 16th right there with Eric Jones.
Still there. All clear.
Oh man, Ricky Santos Jr. must have dropped like a stone. I remember him down in 33rd. Matty D is unfortunate to say that he's just not competitive today.
All clear.
You've just got to keep chipping at it. We'll get there eventually. Took a second off. Oh, there we go. That's why. Pit stops are happening. So we're about 15 laps to the good then. All right, just gonna keep this wound up right here. I think Denny's pitting this time. Nope, I lied. No, but yeah, cars are trickling down pit road right now. Just gotta keep at it.
All right, waving you off in front.
Oh, here we go. Denny's coming down, Ricky's coming down, Eric Jones is coming down. Okay, here's the main line of cars coming on down. We still have a lot of time, just gotta loosen up. Now I'm gonna be out here for as long as possible because I just got back in the lead lap. If I can stay out here for a caution, then that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Oh, my tire light just came on though. I'm gonna go until I hit 5%. 5% is when I'm on, come on down. Oh, but I'm gonna be so slower than everyone in front. Oh. Oh, Ryan Blaney! Oh, God!
Still there.
Just gotta stay out of it.
Careful, still there.
I'm going to be looking at my tire wear for a hot second here.
Careful, still there.
Looks like I won't be able to make the full stint but yeah, I don't think I'll be able to make full 8 laps. Yeah, because that is a whopping 16% difference. I am tight AF. Yeah, so I gotta bring down the right front air pressure. I can just loosen it up, honestly. I'm thinking about loosening up to,
You've got to take care of the rubber. The only thing connecting you to the track.
There's William Byron. Wearing out the rubber. No. Oh yeah, right there. Just so tight. It just did not want to turn. Wall.
Tires the last driver.
Yeah, dude, I know. Not this lap or the next one, but I'm coming down the lap after that. Yeah. Wall.
Tires are getting bald.
Not this lap, but next time. Is that Jimmy Johnson? Jimmy Johnson!
All clear, no pressure from behind.
Yeah, not this time, next time. Next time, next time. Actually, I want to be on the bottom. What am I talking about?
Outside.
Ooh, got him! God, this thing sucks. On the bottom.
You gotta take care of the rubber. The only thing connecting you to the track.
Alright, yeah, this time.
Slow down.
Alright, gonna do that. Gonna do that. I'm gonna bring it down half and see how we are. Just gonna reset my mic real quick. There we go.
Alright, dig.
Yep, so back to being 2 down. Not a big deal though, not a big deal. Like I said, we just gotta keep plugging away at it. Now we're gonna be fast AF. Four sticker tires.
Clear down low.
Ooh, I can tell how much looser we are. Jones, please tell me you're not going to run the top. Please tell me you're not going to run the top. Ah, damn it. That's fine. Let the top open. Like, you're running, like, the baby top. The top is, like, what I'm running.
All clear, no pressure from behind.
That's like the little baby top. Alright, let's see here. Oh, Quinn Halp is next. 1.5 seconds up the board. But I can see him right now. He's literally... Give me by the end of the lap, and I will be right there. Slide jump by Kyle Busch. I just saw that. Chad, don't ever doubt me. Look at that. End of the lap. Ooh, can I even... No. I'm not going to snag position by the end of the lap.
Look ahead for me.
Close.
Car outside. Hold your line.
Ah. Knew that was bound to happen sooner or later. Yeah. Like I said, just got to keep chipping at it. No one's pitting. I mean, I don't... Oh, I guess those guys are pitting. But I'm not worried about Justin Haley. Justin Haley, like, literally could just... He could pit every single time and be so much faster. And it's not going to matter. But only 2 cars, 2 laps down. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but, you know, I mean, with us overheating there in that first stint, I mean, yeah. 14 on the lead lap, about to be 15. Ty Dillon as a lucky dog. Interesting. Yeah, just got to keep plugging at it, and maybe we'll get lucky. We just pit. There's no point in pitting.
Keep your head on straight. Be ready. Careful, still there.
So that's our first caution. It happened on lap 70. Interesting.
Careful, still there.
Ooh, hello.
Stay on the bottom. Nobody out back. Car outside.
Definitely loosened up to run the bottom.
Careful, still there.
I want to be up top though.
Stay to your left. At your bumper. Clear high, clear high.
I guess I can sneak up after Austin Dillon right here. Alright, so now I do believe...
Stay on the bottom. Got a car high now.
Eric, what was that?
Careful, still there. All
Here we go.
clear, all clear. No pressure.
Ryan Newman.
Clear right.
There we go. Okay, so Chris Buescher is back there. Back in the 25th, that's good. Oh, Cole, why? He was so slow.
Hang tight there, driver.
Oh, Tyler. Oh, middle of 3, middle of 3.
Hang tight there, driver.
4 wide!
Clear high, bud.
Tyler held on. He's just like, nah, screw it. I'm not even gonna bother. Not even gonna bother checking up. Ross just like, nah, peace out. I'm done.
Still there. Hold your line. Stay high.
Alex is running like the baby top right here. Allows me to get to the outside. Ooh, yeah, I'm so much looser, which is good. I mean, you want to be loose.
One back.
All right, so Chris Buescher, right there, I see him.
Clear.
Like I said, we just got to keep chipping away at it. Eventually we'll be up there. It's a shame though that I was overheating there in the beginning of that run because I would be what 13, probably even better right now.
Still there.
Because there's William Byron for 12th, so like even if I just restarted it back to where I was for some reason,
Still there.
that'd be 12th. 11th is Kenseth, and that's right up there.
High lane's clear.
Yeah, the high side momentum, man. Clint Boyer to the point at his home track. Oh, what a race that would be if he would actually be able to bring it home. My tire wear. Still a little bit tight, but better than what it was. Alright, so here's the top 10, so I would be in the top 10, or fighting for the top 10. Do I go for it? No, I don't have enough momentum. Yeah, I knew that Kevin Harvick was going to get cut off right there, so that's why I kind of just went down low.
Careful, still there.
Get a little baby run right there. Ooh, close. No contact though. We're good. And somehow in all that we gained 4 seconds on Chris Buescher.
Still there.
I need to be up top. It's just not doing it for me. It's so tight down there. Alright, let's see how much I'm actually getting. So 25.9 is the gap between myself and Chris Buescher at the start of the line. Let's see where I am after this lap. I think I'm gonna give Kenseth a shot. No, actually, he's just gonna outrun me. There you go, bud. Go get him. Gained about 0.6 every lap. Well, I did kind of get held up right there, so probably more akin to like 7. Just nowhere to go right now. Don't worry, Kenseth, I'm coming. Shot. Oh, I didn't look, actually. Alright, I think we're just going to be running with these guys for the time being. I am going to keep this up, though, so you guys can actually see like what the gap is. I am closing in on Daniel Suarez, you know, Chris Buescher and all of them, but to the point where it's like noticeable. I mean, 24.3.
Still there. Stay up against the wall. Stay high.
Great run off 4.
Careful, still there.
Yeah, it's still about like 0.6. 0.6 every lap.
Stay to your right. Still there. Stay right, please.
Yeah, right now it looks like I'm on par with just outside the top 10. Let's see here. They should be about 10 laps shorter on fuel than what I'm at right now, so... Ooh, had to burp the throttle right there. Ooh, we're good. That little too much slide. A little too much slide right there. Alright, not a big deal. Came in a little too hot. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. We're good. We're good. Can actually run my bottom lane now without worry. So 22 seconds exactly. Down to 4/10. Oh. I gotta do something here, chat. By me doing this and staying out, chat, what do I do here? I mean, do I just take the lap and get the wave around? Because I'm faster than everyone behind, so like, I think I do. Yeah, I kind of have to, because that allows me to jump back up a lap, and I have the pace, so it's not like I'm just not doing it, you know.
All right, be smart out.
Oh, wow, major desync right there. I'm gonna take a quick swig of coffee real quick. All right, back to it.
There, going green. Be ready here. My lane's moving. They're behind you.
Tyler Reddick back on the lead lap.
Stay right. Still there.
Yeah, I really wanted to be up top here.
Still there. Still there.
Slide on up right here. There we go. But I'm going to see if I can keep up with Tyler Reddick. Because if I can keep up with him, that just shows that my 30 lap older tires can keep up with, what, I think like 16th place? Ooh, that was a bit of a shot right there.
Still there.
Ooh, Brennan gone.
Top three, use it if you need it. Yellow's out. Back her down.
I am not pitting there. That was wholly unintentional. I am not pitting there. That was That's just unfair. I don't even know what even happened. Interesting. But yeah, just to keep it fair, that was not intentional.
Head on straight. Be ready. Inside. Still there.
Anywho,
Got a car coming inside now. Stay high up here. Still there. Still there.
oh, I thought for certain there that I was 3 wide.
We're on the bottom.
Oh, we're good. Oh, I'm having fun now, chat. I love Kansas. I love this track. Got loose off of 2, and it's just like, all right, off for the ride. No, I do not want to be on the bottom. Show me the top.
Careful, still there. Still there.
Ooh, show me the gap. Oh, there we go.
Still there.
Now, chat, this is for position at the moment. Okay, so to kind of give you a race recap for anyone that is just now popping in, we are approaching halfway, so I'm just going to give my race recap a little early. We are 105 laps into this race now. I was overheating in the first 10 laps. I had to make a pit stop. Went a lap down, and then eventually run went on, and I went 2 down. So essentially, we've been playing catch up ever since. We've made our way back up to P25, but really 3 cautions later, one of which was purely unintentional with Brennan gone.
Stay high up here.
You know, it's a long road, but still a long race. We still have another half of this race to go. So we made it back to 1 lap down. However, we had to do a strategy call by taking the wave around. So essentially, everyone around me is on fresh tires, which is why, you know, they're actually fighting with me. And then they also have double the amount of fuel that I have. So it's going to be interesting to see how the cautions fly. But ultimately, whatever happens, it's just that was in the cards, you know.
Hold your line. Stay high. Careful, still there. Hold your line. Stay high.
So yeah, right now we are actually fighting with these guys. Well, for the lucky dog spot, I do believe, if I recall correctly, there's 7 of us 1 lap down.
Still there.
But yeah, it just goes to show that, like, fresh tires, because look at my tires, we're at 42 and 47.
Hang tight there, driver.
I'm hanging out with the guys around me.
Careful.
Ooh, what a move by Michael McDowell. Oh, you don't see the AI do that all too often. Really, honestly, that's just real talk. You do not see the AI do that.
Still there.
Get that. Turn 4 is like my bread and butter. That's where I gain the most time.
Still there.
Ooh, gonna be a huge shot. There you go, Michael McDowell.
All clear.
I have to really choke on up right there. Oh, what do I do? What do I do? I'm gonna
Careful.
help
Still
Mike
there.
McDowell out, just give him a shot. Hey, that's the future Daytona 500 winner right there. At least in this continuity. This is still in 2020.
Careful.
Yeah, I just
Still
need to
there.
clear Daniel Suarez. Come on. Give me there. Mike McDowell. Give me
Stay
there.
high. Stay high.
You know who I haven't seen in like all race? I have not seen Kevin Harvick. Where is he at? Where is this dude at?
Careful. Still there. Careful. Still there.
Yeah, the Roush teammates of Ryan Newman and Chris Buescher are up next on the docket.
All clear.
Finally. But not for long. Because Daniel Suarez wants to take it 3 wide. But like I said, turn 4 is my bread and butter. Turn 2 is getting a little loose for me, not a big deal.
Stay right. Inside.
Oh, there we go. Look at that. Now we're starting to hit our stride. Yeah, stay down low there, Chris Buescher.
Still there. Both clear.
Oh, gonna be a shot to you, Chris. Hold on to it.
Still there. Still there.
Oh, there we go. Can I clear Ryan Newman? Can I clear Ryan? There we go.
Clear.
But yeah, like I said, it just goes to show that, like, everyone that has, like, 30 lap older tires than me,
Still there. Nobody else back.
oh, that's a shot right there. You could hear the impact with that one. I'm running with them. So, like, I have a fast car. It's just, I was overheating, like, in the first 10 laps. Alright, pin him to the
Careful.
inside.
Still there.
Be pitting here in the next 13 or so laps. Oh, Chris, come on. Ay, ay, ay. I'm trying.
Still there.
God, I love this track, though. This track is so much fun. Can I get there? Can I get there? Can I get there? Oh, no. He slammed the door closed. And every tap I'm giving him just helps him out. That's why we're pulling away from Ryan Newman right now. Whoa! Hello.
Still there.
Hey, Chris is starting to learn from the master now. Run that top side.
Still there.
Nope. I'm here. I'm here. Chad, I know this is for like 21st, but this is some good racing. Oh, there we go. There's my turn 4 bread and butter right there. You got a nose itch. Gotta hold on to it.
Stay high. Stay to your right. Road's clear.
And give me the lane. There we go.
Still there.
And I should be able to clear him off of 4 here. Oh, yeah, look at that.
Clear all around.
There we go. Alright, how much longer do I have? Like 6 more laps, essentially. Yeah, tire wear is a lot better this stint. Good. Good. Maybe I can finally itch my nose. Oh. Whew. Alright, let's see here. So Eric Jones is an 18th. I do believe that's the last car lap down. But I have to pit here soon anyway, so I don't think I'll be able to get to him. But hey, great run by Ross Chastain so far. Oh, hello. Like I said, I want to be up top. I want to be up top. Pin him down low. I'm here. I'm here. Oh, my tire light finally came on. The lap might... No! I was so close! I was so close! Alas, why be like this? I mean, honestly, that's still pretty lucky, though. Yeah, Eric Jones gets the lucky dog. I was actually, you know, let's count our blessings. Let's pay it. Let's count our blessings here. Let's think about this. Even though I wasn't able to get to Eric Jones to get the lucky dog, I was about to pit. So, you know what? It all comes down to things like that. So, you know, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're good.
Out here. Have a good day. Drive safe, smart.
We have a mixed bag of strategy, too. Oh,
Still there. Careful, still there.
I don't know what lane I want to be on right now, because I know you have people that didn't pay across the entire field. I mean, I just... like this, maybe? There we go. My house. Run like the baby top. Run the baby top. He did. Okay, that's fine. You know what? That's fine. I can work with it. Not the best turn, but not the worst. There we go. Look at that run.
Clear.
Just kind of cut down with Corey LaJoy.
Nobody out there.
And back up we go. Hey, what's up, guys? You know how we were battling earlier? Yep. Well, it was fun, but got places to be. People to see, places to do.
Both clear.
So yeah, mixed bag of strategy. There's a lot of people that pit, and there's a lot of people that didn't pit. Oh!
Still there.
Look at this, 3 wide. Make it 4 wide. I'll make it 3 wide. Cole Custer's gonna clear, and I'll just take the top.
Still there.
I have to check up because Cole is still here.
Still there.
There we go.
Left side's clear.
So you can tell that Cole Custer was one of those that took that pit.
Careful, still there. Clear right.
In chat, who said that single player can't be interesting? Yeah, essentially all those guys I just passed, I'll have to pass again. Three wide.
Careful, still there. All clear, no pressure from behind.
He's gonna follow Kenseth.
Left side.
Oh, it's gonna be a huge run.
Left side. All clear.
I have to check up a little bit. Turn off the top.
Coming to the cross flat, halfway this time by. Stay left. Still there.
Oh. Yep, Jimmy's still there. Jimmy's still there. Gotta give the 7-time respect.
Still there.
Put some respect on his name.
My lane's moving.
There we go. Should be able
All the way
to
to the wall.
get back up to the top, though.
Bottom lane's moving. One back. One foot outside. Outside. Outside there by yourself. Track's all yours. You're clear. Clear. And behind you.
Ooh, Blunt Warrior, don't take it. Ah, rip. Oh, found Kevin Harvick. And Boyer's moving. Like, literally moving. He's going from top to bottom, top to bottom. Truex is gonna have to just kind of fall in line with him. He's running the baby top.
Stay right.
I'm running the full top. Take that.
Careful. Still there.
3 wide.
Careful. Still there.
And that's running the wall right there. Oh, turn 4 is so good.
Stay high in here.
3 wide. Had to run this top here. It's gonna kill me on the front stretch, but I have to. Wall.
Still there. Left side.
Oh, Boyer, where are you going? Have to kind of pinch him off.
Still there.
There we go.
Clear.
Whew. Alright, we can finally breathe. Alright, so it looks like Joey Gase is the only one out of this race so far. Made our way back up to P19, and we are climbing towards Eric Jones, Eric Almirola, and all of them. We are currently the lucky dog, so next caution that comes out, I will be back on the lead lap. But Austin Dillon, yeah, I'm passing Austin Dillon. Yeah, we're fine, we're fine. Yeah, we just gotta minor P's and Q's, make sure we don't overheat. Yeah, and we have a whole nother half of this race to go. So, Chad, I told you, never count me out. You just gotta be patient. All because we went 2 laps down in the beginning of the race doesn't mean that we're fully out of the race. Now, the only thing that will take me fully out of the race is if we just don't have another caution. If we don't have another caution, then, well, I'm kind of SOL. Because then I'm going to be eternally trapped 1 lap down and be like, oh, well, okay. And Ryan Blaney's coming. I think he's one of those that took 4. turn 4 is just so good. Yo, Frozen Canadian, how you doing today? You still... I got one back. I was 2 laps down. And that's because, like, in the first 10 laps of this race, I put too much tape on originally, so I put tape on for qualifying, and I guess I thought it was going to be fine for the race, and then within 10 laps, I was hitting, what, like 262 and all that, and just would not go down, so I had to pit and take off some tape. I was Denny Hamlin. Denny Hamlin in the 2019 Championship 4 race. Too much tape on, was overheating. So, yeah, went 2 laps down, all the way back to last, and now here we are, 1 lap down, and currently the lucky dog. Now, one thing I need to worry about, personally, is I just need to keep within spitting distance of Joey Logano, because I don't want him to catch Eric Jones here in 18, pass him for the lucky dog, and then a caution come out, which then gives him back the lap, which should have been mine. So I have to... I'm not out of the woods yet, is what I'm trying to say. I'm in a much better position, but I'm not out of the woods. So yeah, I'm going to keep these intervals up for you guys to see. Occasionally swapping between my tire wear and this. But yeah, right now we are flying. We had a mixed bag of strategy here in that last caution, so people are going to be starting to pit here within about 20 or so laps. So we're gonna, it's interesting. So hold on to your butts, because this just got a little weird. Oh, the race did. That's what I mean. Like, you can tell who took who pit and who didn't. You can tell that Martin Truex Jr. was one of those that didn't. Boyer was one of those that didn't. Ryan Blaney was one of those that did. Joey Logano was one of those that did. Yeah, 19 seconds to Eric Jones right now. And 5 base. Oh, actually, they should be pitting here in about 10, because I was so lucky. I was so lucky. I stayed out to get a wave around during one of the cautions. Caught a break and had the last caution, and I was like 4 laps away from pitting because I took the wave around. So it's going to be interesting to see where, well, when these guys start pitting and how it cycles on out. Because hypothetically speaking, if this thing goes green, we have a lot of different strategies out there. Okay, looks like Boyer kind of... The tires are starting evening out, and the actual fast cars are coming back up through the field. So, like, here's Boyer. Yeah, he's actually going to make short work of me. But yeah, it just goes to show, chat, that if I didn't make that overheating mistake by putting too much tape on, I would be sitting 5th right now. Make that 6th, as Boyer passes me. God, I love Kansas. I love being able to rip that high line. Like, and it actually be fast. It's so good. Love it. 17 seconds now to Eric Jones. So Joey Logano is about just over a quarter of the track in front of me, unfortunately. So that's a lot of time between him catching the next car to be lapped and then me getting to him. So yeah, just gotta, like I said, just gotta keep my head down. We're in a much better position, but we're not out of the woods yet. I'm not worried about these guys because, like I said, we're not battling for position right now. Keyword there, right now. Ryan Blaney is going to get underneath me, but he's not going to complete the pass.
Still there. Clear all around. Got a car low now.
He should be able to do it right now. Oh, nope, I lied.
Stay to your right.
Okay, definitely here in 1 and 2.
Still there.
Yeah, 3 and 4 has consistently been my my bread and butter. Like, that has been my best set of corners. There's Truex. Everyone's repping the high side now. Look at that. Truex goes low. The only one that stays up high is Matt Kenseth. Let's see here. Yeah, we should start seeing pit stops here in about less than 5 laps.
Careful, still there.
Ooh, hi Truex.
Any car just ahead.
Oh, there we go. Oh, I thought Ryan Blaney pit. Oh, I lied. Alright, so it looks like he's the first one down. Is he the only one? So far. Interesting. Like I said, Chad, that's going to be... It's going to be interesting to see how this shakes on out.
Any car just ahead.
Who's next? Brad? Truex? Well, I knew that Truex didn't. Kurt? Oh, hell. Yeah, Chad, don't touch that dial. It's going to be an interesting next 30 laps. Seeing when this caution comes on out. Okay, I'm looking at Ryan Blaney right now. Ryan Blaney, Brad K, all of those guys that are pitting right now, those are the ones that could take away my lucky dog.
Still there. Nobody out back. Any car just ahead.
And they're now just coming up pit road, so I'm going to be about roughly, just for the sake of argument, half a track in front of them. But they're going to be on much fresher tires. Eric Jones, by the way. So I guess he wasn't one of them. Ty Dillon, Tyler Reddick. What a 5th and 6 right there. There's Ross. Brings him down to 27. And we said it before, we're going to be roughly on pace with Ross, and he's about a 20th place driver. That just shows how quickly, like Kyle Busch is flying right now. Look at those times, it's just going to come dropping down. If there's anyone that's going to take away my lucky dog from me, it's going to be that. It's going to be one of them.
Careful, still there.
Oh, okay, I didn't know what I was doing there. Didn't know what lane to choose, honestly.
Outside. All clear, no pressure from behind. Are there outside?
Oh, just let me go, Chad.
Hard from the outside. Outside. At your bumper. Clear high, clear high.
What I think of the Bahrain race, I'm glad that there's actual competition now. I mean, that midfield battle looks tight AF. Oh my lord. Bahrain, like, I'm excited for the season. Red Bull seems to have finally gotten, you know, their pace again, their groove, and with a second driver that's actually going to do something, you know. I mean, Sergio is... To think that he wasn't even going to be racing before his win. I mean, come on. I'm excited, is what I'm trying to say. And with Imola next, I mean... We know it was a Mercedes pretty easy win there last season, but we're gonna see how Red Bull does, because I think they can actually bring the fight to Mercedes. They just have to mind their P's and Q's.
Still there.
Ooh, hello.
Clear low.
But how did you like the race? Denny Hamlin's flying right now, but we knew that was going to happen. Loved it. Great battle for the win. Oh yes, it was. Watching Sergio's rise to the field, I mean, come on. Yeah, the midfield is looking tight. Pierre Gasly had an unfortunate occurrence. He just was never able to fully come back. But Yuki Tsunoda, points in his first race, debut race. I mean, good. AlphaTauri is going to be up there. Ferrari seems to be a little bit more on form. McLaren's probably the the top midfield team right now, and that's probably not even like that's not even like a hot take, you know. I think that's just fact. But Alpine seems to be a little bit struggling. I don't know. That could just be me though. I think it was just weird calls that kind of didn't really go their favor. Then Aston Martin, you know, Aston Martin is probably, I don't know. Aston Martin seems to have not been that good, but we'll see. Let's see. Okay, yeah, back to it. So 6 seconds separates Kyle Busch from myself. I'm running on par with Matt Kenseth, so like I said, I know he just didn't pit. So like it's nice to see that, you know, I do have that pace. It's just they're on fresher tires back there. In fact, actually, I think Matt Kenseth is in second right now. Huh. You know, and actually also to have tires that degrade, you know, as much as they do. Good. Actually forces people to come on down to do a 2 or a 3 stop. And not just 1 stop at every single time. Here in about 7 laps or so is when I'm coming on down. Let's see here. Lap 182. 182 is my in-lap chat. And we are steadily climbing on Ty Dillon. Slowly but surely. Yeah, there's our tire light, but we're not too worried about that. We can just deal with it. See Denny and Kyle right there. But, okay, so if I'm doing the math, the reason why I wasn't really talking right there, I was doing the math in my head. We are coming to, what, 97? 89 laps to go. We will have to stop again with around 25 to go. Now, that's assuming that there is not going to be a... No, I'm not. Stop. That's assuming that a caution's not going to come on out, which I highly doubt will happen in the next 3 laps. Because like I said, I'm going to milk this as long as I can. Technically, right now, I'm the lucky dog. If I were to... If there is a caution right now, I'm milking this as long as possible. Because those 2 cars behind me, that white and, like, yellow one, that's Denny Hamlin and Kyle Busch.
Easy on the tires, driver.
Yes, I know. Shut up. Yeah, next lap. Not this lap, but next lap. Oh, we got our first acre. Hello, Wall.
Bring her in. You're low on gas. Go easy on the tires.
From the top here, run the bottom here. Yep, because we're pitting this time. Is Matt Kenseth pitting this time? Yes, he is.
Got a car low now. Back it down, back it down.
There we go. Okay, let's bring this down a little bit. Is there anything else? Do that and see how we do. Oh, I hate it when that happens. I hate it when that happens. It's a new glitch, chat. It's a new glitch. I hate it. I hate it when that happens. All right. Oh God, it's happening. New glitch. I don't know why that happens, but it does. That's so weird. It happens a lot during online too. No idea why that happens. Alright, here we go.
Hey, get back in there. Let's go.
Good merge.
Right side. Still there. Nobody out back.
Alright, let's see how we do now. So we're looking at 15 seconds up the board.
Still there. Alright, clear low.
Definitely looser. I'll say that.
Clear low, bud.
Adjustments were good. Adjustments were good. So Joey pit and still retain the lead. Damn. Wish I was that good. Alright, so right now, I want to say that Eric Jones and Eric Almirola have both been lapped. So I need to march my happy ass up there and pass him. Renegon's running the baby top right there. Just
Careful, still there. Clear left.
the speed difference, man. It's a Mercedes compared to a Williams.
Stay to your left.
It's Chris Buescher.
Clear high, bud.
12 seconds. Okay, let's see how much I'm closing in every lap. It was 12 seconds exactly.
Still there. All right, clear outside.
Ooh, oh, I probably could have got a full second right there if Ryan Newman would have taken the bottom. Nine tenths.
Still there.
Alright, I have to do this. I have to do this because I saw Justin Haley and Mike McDowell do it.
Clear all around.
Yep, we're going to lose a little bit of time, but
All the way up.
still making some headway.
Clear left.
So, breaking ground. Still one lap down, Chad. I know.
Still there. Nobody out
It's a
back.
work in progress. To be honest, Chad, I have no idea who the lucky dog is right now. I mean, for all I know, it could be Eric Jones, it could be 14th, it could be 13th. Joey Logano's putting down some fast lap times. All I gotta do is just run the best laps I can in order to get up there. I have left Matt Kenseth. Hello. Found Truex and Brad K. Oh, that's Matty D, I'm sorry. But still, Truex is right here. Matty D just not having a good race in 36th.
Stay on the bottom.
Clear, 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 clear.
All the way to the wall. Still there.
We are really
All clear.
zooming
No
right
time
now.
to look behind.
Every time I say that, like, the zoom in, I just think of the old PBS show Zoom. Come on and zoom. Zoom, 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 zoom. It was like one of those like after school shows that PBS would have. It's kind of like Cyber Chase and all that. I don't know. I grew up on that kind of stuff because I didn't have cable growing up, so I had PBS. Alright, so there's Truex in 9th, so okay, so that's pretty good. That kind of gives us a spatial awareness of like where everyone is compared to the leader. So if Truex is in 9th, I'm assuming Matt Kenseth is in 10th. More than likely we have... Oh, I could have ran the top right there. Oh well, whatever.
Clear right. Track's all yours, you're clear.
I would probably have to say that up to maybe 14th is a lap down, 14th, 15th, which is good. And we are closing in on Eric Jones and Eric Almirola. So when we pass them, we'll be able to see. We'll be able to.
Clear, no pressure from behind.
To see who exactly we're dealing with. Timmy! What?
Still there.
You don't do that, bud.
Alright, clear road.
That reminded me of Garrett Smithley back in 2018. No, 2019, sorry. Just wiping out. Or was it 2018? I think it was 2018. Wiping out Chase Briscoe. No, actually, no, it was 2019. Yeah, it was 2019. Because it was Christopher Bell's last season in Xfinity. Wiping out Chase Briscoe and Christopher Bell off of that same corner. I see Eric. I'm gonna close that. He's that little dot up there. He's across the start finish line now. But again, Joey is putting on some excellent lap times. So looks like Austin Dillon. Yeah, he's a lap down to us. He's back there in 21st. Honestly, didn't pay too much attention to that. John Hunter.
Careful, still there. All clear, no pressure from behind.
These guys should be starting to pit here again pretty soon, here in about 10 or so laps. And if I do recall, if a caution comes out here in the next 5 laps, like at the end of 5 laps, they will be able to make it all the way. Yeah, when we hit 60 to go, that's when if a caution comes out, we all can make it. Come on, almost there to Eric. I can see him, he's right there. I can smell the bacon. Ravioli, ravioli, give me the Almiroli.
Got a headlight out on your bumper. All clear.
Which the thing is, Chad, I know there's going to be another caution at some point. There's no way we're going to go the entire distance on, well, essentially the second half of the race on no cautions. I mean, you take me for a fool? Was I born yesterday? No. Here's Ross. So essentially, everyone behind us is going to be a lap down from us, specifically. As soon as we get around Ross here, coming off 4.
Careful, still there.
Ooh, got an ear itch. Oh man, everything's itching right now. Got a nose itch, got an ear itch.
Clear all around.
Here we go, we're good. Yeah, our lap times are really starting to solidify, honestly. We're still gaining, but not nearly as fast as what we were. And how are we doing, Eric Jones? I see him. Okay, he's crossing the start-finish line now. Damn, Christopher Bell down in 30th. Man, those were the days. Now look at him. Successful, driving the 20. Where did the years go? Whoa, we're good. Oh, we got a little loose off of there.
All clear.
We're good. Held on to it. Alright, continuing on.
Still there. Clear high, clear high.
And just drift on up. There we go. Oh, here we go. Here's the second wave of cars coming down pit road.
Watch the car in front of you. Slow it down. It's going to be pitting.
God, name more Formula One thing. As soon as you catch them, they go in pit.
Stay to your left. All right, you're clear.
Okay, so here's the thing, chat, is what I'm looking at. Unless a caution comes on out, and even then, I don't know, depends on when it comes out. But hypothetically speaking, if this thing goes green, we're probably looking like, at best, a 15th place spot. Unfortunate, I know.
That car ahead of you is pitting.
Eric Jones is coming down. Yeah, Eric's coming down with him. So yeah, we're gonna have to see how things kind of shake on out. It depends on when the caution comes on out. Oh god.
Stay high.
Ooh, dang, Alex.
Still there.
Yeah. Essentially just I'm no longer fighting for the lucky dog anymore. That's unfortunate. Joey Logano's picking him up faster than I can put him down. Like I said, that's why I'm saying, like, at best, we are looking at a 15th place finish. At best. But it depends on when the caution comes on out. Like, if it comes out, like, here in the next, like, 5 laps, then I don't know. We'll see how things kind of turn on out. But if it comes out here in, like, with, like, 5 laps to go, then, well, sucks to suck, but, all because I was overheating in the first part of this race. It's just not been my year here in Cup. But yeah, we're gonna be pitting here with, yeah, about like 30 to go, give or take. Everyone can make it to the end right now, so whether like I have to pit one more time, but that's just because of the strat that we played. 4 cautions in the first half of this race, and second half, none. Yeah, we're climbing on Tyler. Phrasing. We're climbing towards Tyler Reddick right now. It doesn't take much climb on him. I mean, he's like, what, 4'5"? Take the apron here. Let's see here, though. Tyler Reddick, yeah, he just got passed for the spot. Oh, there he is. He is the second car in line all the way up there. Running the top, just like a Tyler Reddick would. Anyone that says NASCAR Heat 5 isn't realistic.
Careful, still there.
Checkmate, atheists.
All clear.
Oh, there's Kyle Busch. He caught me there.
Clear. Behind you.
Running the Halloween scheme? Nice!
Still there.
Like, honestly, I'm not a Kyle Busch fan, but his schemes are pretty good. Like, they are, like, real talk.
Still there.
Didn't know Justin Haley was gonna run the top or bottom, just kind of drift on up and gain as much momentum as possible, scrape the wall. Look, man, look at that wall. Look at that wall. Beautiful. Ooh. Maybe give the wall a little peck. Mwah. Just making sure it's still there. Anywho. Ooh, okay. I think that my car was trying to tell me something. It didn't want to go to the outside, it wanted to go to the inside of John Hunter right there. Alright, Tyler Reddick is the next car in line right now. Getting here in about 10 more laps. Lap 2:37 is my goal. 2:37. I'm starting to get a little loose coming off of 2. That's just because we've been on this stint for so long. Alright, Chad. Don't run the top. At least run the baby top. Run the baby top. Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
Still there. All clear.
Gotta check up a little bit. Ooh, there we go. That dirty air.
Get up. Clear high.
Alright, we're about to catch Tyler Reddick right now. Next car in line. Like I said, 2:37 is our goal in lap. Ryan Blaney's right behind me now. Lovely.
Watch those tires.
Watch those tires. couldn't slide it.
You're wearing out the rubber.
Yeah, just kind of back on off.
Clear and behind you.
Alright, whatever. Alright, not this time, but next time. Alright then. Quick pause. Again, audio desync. I hate it when that happens. But yes, look at that. So it looks like at... Ooh! We definitely... Yeah, I'll just put enough fuel in for that. Oh yeah, you got him. Oh yeah, no, like 100%. But people are not going to get the wave around. Look at that. Clint Boyer's not pitting. He must have been on pit road. So none of these guys are going to get the wave around. The only guys that is going to be Cole Custer. He's going to be a non-factor. They just gave Joey Logano this race.
Have a good day.
You
Stay
fool!
sharp. Coming to the green.
You fools!
By himself.
Oh man, who decided to DNF? I swear to God, it was Jimmy Johnson.
Got a car coming inside.
Oh, Denny Hamlin! The point leader! Oh no! Disaster, chat! Oh, disaster for the point leader!
Clear behind.
Tyler, what are you doing? Alright.
Left side.
Alright, let's just calm, cool, and collect this.
Don't move. Stay high.
Tyler Reck knows what he's doing up top, so I'm just gonna follow him. Ooh.
Still there.
Oh, you left the top open, you fool! Look at that.
Bottom clear.
Look at that speed.
Look ahead for me. Clear outside.
Bridge it? Nope, not enough time. Run the baby top? Nope.
Hold that line, driver. At your bumper. Clear high. Clear
God,
high.
I am
Left side
riding
clear.
like the wind. Alright, so where are we at? Kevin Harvick's next, second and a half.
Still there.
There is Eric Jones and Eric Almirola. Those two have been paired together this entire race.
All clear.
16th of Alex Bowman.
Nobody
Top 10
out
things
back.
you hate to see. Don't run the top, don't run the top. Thank you.
Still there. Clear all around.
Yeah, Boyer screwing over the field by being on pit road when the caution came out. So there's no wave arounds. There's no do-overs.
Careful. Still there.
Oh, hello. This thing's a handful, but it's a fun handful.
Still there. Stay high up here. High link moving. Clear behind you. All clear. No pressure from behind.
Alright,
Nobody out
P8
back.
of Harvick is right here. done and dusted.
Clear all
Kurt
around.
Busch is next. I'm gonna follow him. 20 to go, chat. Because I'm a lap down. Give me that top.
Careful, still there.
Man, Brad K also got screwed because of that, because he was still technically 2 laps down. Cole Custer is basically guaranteed 4th unless another caution comes out. I'm forced to just ride behind Keselowski right now. Ryan Blaney's next, and then Kyle. Highest I can get is a top 5, but I don't even think I'm going to get that. Kyle Busch is a man on a mission right now. Yeah.
Stay left.
I need Brad to not run the top. Tap.
Still there.
Nope, nope, nope. Go. Keep going. Keep it going, Brad. Come on, you got this. Use that high side. You got this. It's right there. Take it. Take it. Take it. Whatever.
Careful, still there.
Oh, we're good. We are slicing and dicing and dicing and slicing right now.
Hold that line, driver.
This thing turns, man. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be on the bottom. Bottom sucks.
Careful, still there.
Yeah, Brad, just get out of here.
Still there.
Give me that top.
Stay high up here. All clear. Careful, still there.
All right, Ryan. We can play nice here, or we can play hardball.
Stand against the wall. Stay high. Stay right, please. Got one peeking inside. High lane's clear. All clear. No pressure from behind. Hold your line. Got one
Oh, there we
clear. All
go.
clear. No pressure from behind.
All right, so 14 to go, chat. Unless a caution comes out, highest place I can literally finish is P5 right there with Kyle Busch. Second car in front of me right there. But if a caution comes on out, like, at most I can get is 6 because he's going to be the lucky dog. So honestly, I just kind of wanted to run out right now. I just want to see how we finish. Matt Kenseth, though, has just had a very quiet race, and he's just been... The strats that he pulled has been enough, and he's up there in P3. Cole Custer, I guess, has just been the last of the pitters, and here he is now up in 4th. Great race with him. But the Clint Boyer, though, if this can actually... If he can hold on out and win at his home track, the absolute scenes... We are closing in on Kyle, but by the time we get to him, I think our tires are going to even on out and he's going to pull away. He's so much faster than us on a long run. want to swing at Matt Kenseth here. I need to follow him.
And to go.
Because he's going to be running the top, and I can't just give up the bottom like that. That's losing time for like no reason. I need to get him off the top. Joey Logano's trying to get up there, but oh my God, Matt, get down.
Left side. Still there.
The way they are approaching lap traffic, Chad, I think it's going to be a factor. They are absolutely flying in on lap traffic. Chad, really for intervals, all we're really racing against is Kyle Busch in front, Ryan Blaney behind. But will lap traffic be a factor? Joey Logano is right behind him, and Clint Boyer is, like I said, to get a win at his hometown track. I just got to keep running the top. I can't give up that momentum. Oh, hang on. Hold up.
Five laps to go. Still there.
Five to go, Chad. They have caught lap traffic. Will it be a factor? Joey is.
Stay high up here.
He's gaining. He is gaining. It's gonna be 3 to go this time by, Chad. Because I'm 1 lap down. Yes, I'm 1 lap down in 6. Long story. But God, we're so much faster than Cole Custer. Two to go this time by.
Time by.
Kind of drifted up a little bit too high right there, but you know what? That's not a big deal at all. Lombardi's still the lead. Last opportunity for a caution to come out before he hits the white. And white flag's out. Next flag ends it. I can't give up that high side.
Got 1 to go.
Does Joey Logano have... I can't... They're out of sight. Does he have anything for the swan song year to quash the hometown hopes and dreams. Coming out of 4. No, he doesn't. Clint Boyer will win at his hometown at Kansas, and then through all of our trials and tribulations, we come home a very respectable P6.
Nice work with top 10.
Very respectable P6. After everything that I had to go through, overheating, going 2 laps down. Yeah, that's what I don't know what happened with Brendan Gaughan right there. That was like one of those unintentional yellows. Overheating, going 2 laps down, getting lucky, getting a lap back. Yes, we didn't finish on the lead lap, but we didn't have to. We still finished P6. In fact, let's look at these results right now. Clint Boyer. Oh yeah, he was fine. He had over a second on Joey Logano. Matt Kenseth, Cole Custer, very respect. Ty Dillon with a top 10. Oh, hang on 1 second, chat. Good desync. Ty Dillon with a top 10. Oh, and there's Denny Hamlin. I forgot about that. Oh, the point leader. The point leader. Oh, and then Kyle Busch gets absolutely destroyed. Yeah, the point leader with issues. Chat, when we go through the rest of the results right here, I do want you to know that our game has glitched. The points that you see coming up here are not the actual points, okay? All my points are actually in this link that I'm about to put right now. So if you want to look in chat, it's right there. It's in that section right there. You'll find all the points there. Anyway, yeah, Denny Hamlin. Oh, he gave up a lot of points to Martin Truex Jr. Somehow, all he needed to do was just finish the race, and he was in 3rd at the time. 3rd. But I'll tell you what, though, I'm just excited that we actually pulled it together. Pulled it together, and Clint to get that title. Again, this isn't real. Don't worry about it. But, yeah. Dang, chat. Dang. Yeah, he had the fastest lap, too. And the most laps led. And he finished 39th. Good talk. Yeah, good job to Ty Dillon. And who would have thunk that, you know, he'd be racing part-time now. And he had the tough break. Oh, I think this is his first DNF of the season, too. But yeah, chat, no, in the real points, I am 6th. And I gained a lot on my competitors, especially on Denny. Maybe, with 2 races left, one being Phoenix, maybe we do have something. I don't know. It's still anyone's title. Anyone's title. With 2 races left in the season, Phoenix and Homestead. We will see. We will see. Yeah, 312 laps at Phoenix. And me. Single player Phoenix is dumb. But yeah, chat, yeah, we're going. This is the settings I was running with. It's the usual stuff. Nothing out of the ordinary at all. Like, literally, this is the usual stuff. Nothing experimental or anything like that. But yeah, like I said, the points, don't just ignore that. I make up my own points, and it's all in my about section right there. So yeah.